My talk this morning is about matriation. And so for me and my people, there's this process that, when the settlers came in and they seen our sacred objects, they took them and they put them in museums to look at, to study, to charge money so people can go in and look at it. And then slowly our people started to ask for them back, and they called it repatriation, the paternal order. Well, I heard that one day, and I says, no, that can't be. It can't be. Not with my people. It's not about repatriation and the paternal order. It's about rematriation. It's about returning the sacred to the mother. When we try and fight to get back our traditional homelands, they use this law because it's called laws of conquest. So I had this moment in my life where I got tired of these laws of conquest and control and domination, and I wrote this thing called mother law, which is vested in the primordial essence of natural order. Woman is natural order. And so, go back just one. There's that image of the woman who's birthing perpendicular. She's standing up. She's using gravity, the earth, to pull her baby and breath to this earth instead of laying down. And also, to me, that's a sign and a statement of sovereignty when a woman can be that powerful and embodied to take control of her own birth. That's power, tremendous power. Few of us get to experience that. Okay. Here's my youngest daughter. I have 10 children. 6 are living with me in this life. And this is her first birth and the reestablishment of natural ways of life as a way of strengthening and promoting family unity. So it's foundational. Woman is foundational to all societies, okay? So healing the trauma. Again, I take you back to this image because I got to be constantly reminded of where I'm coming from. My past is my past. It only says where I've been, but not where I'm going. But I always got to remember those that suffered, and why they suffered is the reason why I'm standing here today. And I remember that. Those handcuffs are baby handcuffs for a 3-year-old on earth at Haskell Residential School. Can you imagine handcuffing a 3-year-old because he's crying for his mother? What kind of people are that? Okay. This is a picture of my great-great-grandmother. The only one I found, I don't even know her name other than that she follows the last name of my grandfather. She's a Gabriel. I would pay $1 million to know what her story is, how she birthed her babies, how she educated them, how she fed them, how she worked the land. What was her story? There's no story about her. She was exempted from Canadian history. There's no story about Indigenous women unless you're listening to the story of Pocahontas. So when we work into Aboriginal midwifery and the exemption, which I now understand is exception, what the hell? What is that? I don't understand that. You know, there's a wisdom that we already had, and I'm going to share a little bit of that with you as we go along, but for me, it's like there's an ancient wisdom about birth that predates colonization, that predates the arrival of the settlers here, because we had to have it because babies were already being born here. But I would pay $1 million to know what my great-great-grandmother's story is. Even her name would be helpful, okay? So this is my granddaughter. Oh my God, this girl. She's 1 year old. Her name is Yesatselina. It means she leads the ancestors. And just a couple weekends ago, we were out in the woods picking medicine, and she's there right in the field of medicine that we're picking as we prepare for the flu season in the winter. She's hands-on, minds-on, completely invested, already at the age of 1, picking medicine, and she's just so normally fits into all of that, loves it, okay? But I wonder what she's going to read about me. Is it going to be another Pocahontas story? Is it going to be another squaw story? Is it going to be another beast of burden story? Well, I say hell no. Hell no.